Hi, and welcome to the Creating Your Vision Board workshop. My name is Natalie Healy. I'm an intake service coordinator with the wellness department here at Surrey Place, and I'm so happy that you have joined us for this really fun and creative workshop. This one is the last of our series, our Nourishing Mind, Body, and Soul series, and it's a fun one, so let's get started. Outcomes for today's session is we learn what a vision board is. We'll share a little bit around the different reasons why vision boards can be helpful and useful in our lives. We'll talk about identifying personal goals for ourselves. And at the end, you'll have everything you need to create your own vision board. So we'll start by talking about what goals are. And we'll talk about a little bit about how we determine what our goals are and what we want to include on our vision board. And I love this picture. A goal is a dream without a deadline. And just here I'm asking, if someone asked you to list your top 5 goals for the coming year, would you list them quickly and easily? And often it's hard to sort of prioritize or think about realistic goals, like really sit down and think about what are some of the important things that I need more of in my life. What are some of the things that I need to change or address? And also some of these things can be like big things, big trips, maybe trying something new or finishing a big course or looking to change careers or starting a family. I mean, the nice thing about this is it's personalized and it's all about you. So just to cover some of the things that you'll need to do your vision board, I just wanted to put together some of the basic materials. I tend to use the canvases from the dollar store. They come in different sizes. I like them because they've got the piece of wood on the back that you can hang on a wall with a little nail or a tack if you want to put it in your room. I always advise people to make their vision board and then place it somewhere in their environment where they'll be able to look at it on a daily basis. And so looking to have some scissors. Often I get a lot of my images and pictures from magazines. I love magazines. I find that I'm able to read a magazine better than a book. And so I have some favorites that I get, and over the course of several months, when I know it's time to do my vision board, I get a big Ziploc bag and I just cut things out and put them in there. And then when it's time to sit down and do my board, I've got lots of great material. I like to use a hot glue gun. I find that the images stay down better, but you can use a glue stick. You can use any kind of cardboard or piece of paper. One year I just bought a picture frame and there was cardboard in the back of the picture frame, and I just put all my images right on that and put it back in the frame, and it was perfect. It had glass on the front and it looked great. It was one of my favorite ones that I ever made, really. Markers, you can have fabric, any kind of tape, sequins, stickers. My vision board this year has a feather on it because it has a strong meaning for me. So sky's the limit. Be as creative as you'd like. There's no right or wrong way to create it. There are some proper ways to use it so that you can be successful. So let's jump right in. What is a vision board? A vision board is a representation of your goals. It can help you keep you accountable. It also can help you stay motivated, help you get focused. It has information that's important to you, that resonates, and it's information that sort of stands still, that you can go back to and remind yourself of the things that you're working towards. Life gets busy. It's easy to get off track. Life can be a roller coaster, and sometimes it's hard to reset. But it's nice to have something like this that you can look at and for one, recognize the things that you have achieved, and also some of the things that you want to continue to work towards. So I like to follow a little process when I'm developing vision boards, and also when I've done this with other groups or with clients. And so step one is to determine our goals. And then step two is to find your inspiration. So, don't be afraid to go on the internet. If you're a Pinterest type of person, it's great to make a folder of all the things that you like, and you can print those off if you'd like. And then the next step is to get all of those images and pictures, and then you're going to map out the board. And then we're going to talk before the session is over about bringing our vision board to life. So some of the benefits of a vision board, as I said before, is it increases motivation and success. You sort of use the laws of attraction, if you believe in that type of thing, in working to make your goals a reality. So, things that you focus on and put energy in tend to happen. I am personally a big believer of that, and have been successful at doing that several times in my life. So it also is support for you to look at your short-term goals and your long-term goals. I love the creativity part of it. I mean, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't draw, I can't play any instruments, but I can make a mean vision board. So it's just a lovely way to sit and create something for yourself that also has a function and a meaning. Yearly goals tend to be more achievable and easier to track. One of the other things that I like to do, and I do it each year, and I've shared it with many people, and they love it, and I can see on social media, and I see at other places that people are starting to pick a word at the beginning of a year that represents some of your goals or some of the things that you'd like to focus on instead of a New Year's resolution. And I absolutely love this. So if you have a certain word that you would like to include in your vision board, I just wanted to give you the opportunity to do that. My word this year is grace. I love the word. I love the meaning. It has many meanings. And so I usually pick a word, and I often print that word off and put it in the center of my vision board. So it's just a suggestion. It's not something that you have to do. On the next slide here, I've given you some options, and you certainly don't have to pick one of these. There's lots that you can review on the internet. You may have something already in mind. I like to remind people not to overthink it. And if it doesn't feel good, you don't have to include it. So step one, let's define goals. So before we begin creating our vision board, have a clear idea of what you want it to look like. And I really want to focus on the importance of it being something that you really want. I want you to be, really honest with yourself. Don't pick things that other people want for us. Don't include things on your vision board that don't seem realistic or really too far-fetched. It can be something that you carry over onto another vision board. I am just beginning my yoga teacher training, and I won't tell you how old I am, but it's taken me a long time to get here. And I can tell you that I have had that on my vision board for more than 7 years. And I'm finally here. So, it's important that you're selecting things that are really, really important to you, and not what maybe the media tells us we should be achieving or doing, or other people in our life. So as we said before, we're going to look for inspiration. So if you've decided on a word, you're going to either write that out yourself or print it off. I just want to let you know that there is no minimum or maximum amount of pictures. I've seen some of the most beautiful vision boards with 3 or 4 things on them. If you want to draw something yourself, that is great. Sometimes people use actual like pictures they have of people or things or places that they've been. That's also a really lovely idea. Just be sure that you take the time to find the things that you're really going to enjoy looking at, because the idea is that you look at this every day for a year. So I want it to be something that is appealing for you. So the next step is the fun step. So what I encourage people to do is to take your background, so whether it's your canvas or piece of paper or cardboard, whatever you've chosen to do, and I want you to then start placing things on the surface. But I do not want you to glue anything down right now. And I want you to look at it and see, is there something you want more of? Do you want less of something? Have you created some kind of palette or color? Is there a certain font you want? And I want you to think about, when you look down at it, that it brings you or sparks some kind of joy for you. It's making you feel motivated. It's making you feel happy, excited. It's representing the things that bring you joy. And then once it's done, you can start gluing the images down on your board. And then just a little reminder to don't do the edges all the way to the edges. You'll do the edges of the images, because it sort of ends up, for the most part, like a collage. And then you can glue down those edges after, because often we tuck things underneath or on top of. And then it just has like a really lovely finish to it. What else do I want to tell you here? The vision board is complete when you feel that it represents all your dreams and goals. So, often I'll look down, I'm like, there, I'm done. Like I feel good about it. It's included everything that I wanted, and it's appealing. You want it to be something that sort of grounds you and really highlights your why, why you're who you are and why you're working towards what you're working towards, something that really represents you. So then once you're done, you're going to go back and you're going to glue down all the edges. And often I just sort of lay something heavy on top of it so that everything sticks nicely. So now what? Now that you're done, what do you do with this? Well, you're going to choose a place to display it. It's going to be a place that you see often or once a day. And a vision board isn't the one fix for all that will suddenly just transform your life, right? Now there's some work that needs to go into getting these goals accomplished or making your dreams come true, however you decide to look at it for yourself. And also to be patient, right? And believe that anything is possible. And if you want something bad enough and you're focused on something that's important to you, you'll be able to accomplish it. And we think of this kind of like manifesting the things that we want to happen in our lives. So manifesting is not an act of creating something new. It's simply realigning with yourself, with what already is, who you are meant to be. And when you are able to visualize your dreams, your goals and desires, and live as if they are a reality, there's no end to the possibility. I really like that. I just wanted to sort of end things off on a positive thought. So we're going to put energy and into the things that we want, and we're going to sort of think about manifesting and creating all sorts of new possibilities for the next months to come. So take as much time as you need to complete this. It's a wonderful, like, rainy Sunday activity or a snowstorm kind of day. This can be done anywhere. It's fun to do in a group of friends. I'm recording this in my home during COVID, and a few girlfriends were telling me that their group and some of their siblings did it virtually, and they had a little chat and did their boards, and I thought that was a wonderful idea. You know, and just to remind you that vision boards are self-care work. It's a really nice way to get things on track in your life. And here's just an example of a vision board that I found, just to sort of give you the visual. And so that is our session today. I hope that you've enjoyed it. We offer this a few times a year. If you'd like to join us and do it in a group, we'd love to have you. I hope that you have found it useful. I hope that you have some fun with it. We'd love your feedback, so I've included the link here. We would love to hear from you. We want to be sure that we're creating events that are helpful and beneficial. And if you want to look and see what events we have coming up, please check out our website. Here's some information on recorded sessions and sessions that we have coming up. And that ends our session today. Thank you so much. Good luck. I hope that your vision boards turn out great, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.